Mamino, and then I get going a bit soft for her, and look, Nelly John, pay in the mature, and no pay,
Masara no pay, min pabwa mi bani say, adumure mi hauni say, chairman unsu biaso, Masara no pay, min pabwa mi bani say, adumure mi hauni say, chairman unsu biaso, Taja, I guess we're not quite human. Maybe that's all right, you feel much. Maybe so good to die, but yes, we are just saying, we are about the day. You throw up a day and slow. I don't know money and slow. But you know your body, and so Papa would need that. But I don't pay. Men Papa, me bonnet, sir. I do more, me honey, sir. Chairman, so be so. Every get to you did this say ye Yamojuma din that ye bedi Quadu for the one you did and send ye jumano any di hard work pays. Them say no pay no gain. I can't everything. Ya beya wada she mama eninti eja I no pay. Masora no pay. Min pabwa mi bani say adumure mi hauni say Chairman unsu biaso, Masaya no pay. Min pabwa mi bani say, adumure mi hani say. Chairman unsu biaso, aja. Chairman unsu biaso aja. Chairman unsu madofu su aja. Chairman unsu matamfu su na munja no hunsam tika. You are my light and salvation. Jaja accept my meditation. Fireball temptation. Yeah, Masara no pay. Mi pabwa mi bani say. Adumure mi hauni say. Chairman unsu biaso. Masara no pay. Mi pabwa mi bani say. Adumure mi hauni say. Chairman unsu biaso.
Focus up for the Marego TV and the Papa Fronia, call a friend to call a friend, not nothing. My Papa ever at the mouth. So, send the age you could look on us 10 times. So, with the Facebook, TikTok, X, Instagram, so no, but what they are say, we pussy and ever we share now comment in your bedroom in answer. You became kind amount. See, I get Mogula send the Ohisi. If I could see me the baby, how was the club on that to you? Neji, Mali, Australia, and a one window. Because they fool make a image. Ole no jelo dabi. Catch a moke, come to be a man ahead no jelo. Because they hit my canino one. Here, I saw. I was so Baba Jama, can you be so for me? And no make a big fine one, one drum, Masara no pay. Lord, he's in the chat. Dear, is sweetie, will never like us. Chairman, Masara no pay. We are Instagram, we are YouTube, TikTok, or hey, come in, if once the can't be given. In a fear can become any work a John a Fiao. Marego TV, Nipa Pine and John Nakama. My name is Nana, so you sit and enjoy the show. But before then, let's fix something. Edinkra symbols and their meaning. Edinkra symbols and their meaning. We began with Jinyame yesterday. Today is Sankofa. Today we are talking about Sankofa. Sankofa is often depicted as a bird with its head turned backward, taking something from behind. The core meaning of Sankofa is to go back and get it, emphasizing on the importance of learning from history to build a better future. Go back and get it, a symbol for the wisdom of learning from the past to build for the future. From the Akan proverb, so we free now Sankofa yenchiri. Meaning, it is not a taboo to go back for what you forgot or left behind. While Jinyame may be the most popular Edinkra symbol in Ghana, Sankofa is the most popular one beyond the shores of Ghana, serving as a symbol of deep spiritual significance for many African Americans and other Africans in the diaspora who want to connect with their roots. Sankofa has two main representations, a bird and a styled hat. The current one is the famous Sankofa bird, a mythical bird with head turned backwards, holding an egg in its beak while it appears to move forward. This depicts importance of drawing lessons from the past to guide the present and the future. So refree na o Sankofa yinchi if you say a refree ewo ho. Itiatia mo nyina ne se wo refree na o Sankofa yinchi say a refree ewo nipa ho. Efi samre ya edukosi say ibewie na wotwe no ene na yede edinkra symbols enchecheye ebebrem. As I speak to you now, we are still celebrating the World Hearing Day. So waso ete asemo ana. Waso enchecheye no etesen. Aso no kra etesen. Kajibene otu yosifofo engeke. Ka atumunyo ne jakpa huhulo ko manulo. Ka ongeluo oyahi ochamye no ahie kan. Otu one nyagbako bahelo ninga de no atodaje hamale usrami okefonsi ka amapo epie na mafia gugon kekotue pakpa na omanu nehe. On that note, let's take a lesson from the ear. The ear is an organ that detects sound and maintenance balance. It consists of three parts. 1. The outer ear. The visible part, that is the pinna or iris, collects sound waves and directs them into the canal. Then 2, the middle ear, an air-filled space with the eardrum and tiny bones that transmits vibrations. And 3, the inner ear, that contains the cochlea, hearing, and vestibular system balance. Let's pick 5 healthy habits of keeping the ear very, very healthy. 1. Keep it clean. Gently clean the outer ear with a washcloth, avoiding cotton swabs that can push wax deeper. 2. Protect from the loud noises. Wear ear protection, earplugs or earmuffs when exposed to loud sounds at concerts or machinery places, etc. 3. Dry ears after bathing. Tilt your head to drain water and gently dry the outer ear to prevent infections. 4. Limit earphone use. Keep volume low and take breaks when using earbuds or headphones. And then 5, get regular checkups. Schedule hearing tests, especially if you notice any changes in hearing of ear discomfort. Enome kenikma hine piesa ne befebe ko oluo heka o maya hio chami he ne amahie ka kajibene otuo esifofo ngeke. Enti no ko ayarsabia na yahwe ede ama obene busumi ayewo wi mu nyina no ehihye wo ho ne se waso ho hyehye etesen ko ayarsabia bia na yehwe na adoctorfo ekukudam ewo ho a omone obenya enkita hodie kama. Sylvester Tete is next with sports and the other segments continue. Baba Jamal won yesterday's election at Ayawaso East. Sit and enjoy the show as we give you more and from now till 10 a.m. Once again, I am Nana Soyo. Don't forget to join us on our social media handles, Facebook, Insta, YouTube, and X, TikTok, and so on. Enjoy the show from now. Maybe if you say, Marego TV is always a new experience with great insights.
Migamo ya, migamo ya.
meridian yetema. Migaboya ye. Migaboya no. Migaboya no.
And so akoye ukwada baby obia na yema akwaba sronkopa de aba Marego TV so emra song insema ekoso ewa gudie mo efie eni amonone de se fata sa yede mo nyina hatundi sa Marego Sports Flash ye na so abeda wakaba Marego money diodo so baby obia no na se ade Ghana month na de wom sa iti baby obia no se ya prapranso se nyina mo no yankoso wa ni ndi wate ase yangasa yedie mo Ntini nyina mo no ena no pensem ne edoso pa medin eri champions live producers no Ben 10 ene Patrick ena no pe omoa ne piapiamia menya akonya no so no se ye mfa Sports Flash no embremo na we na menu so nti wada do ma yemfa afisem no efansha se enso fa mahwefo ego piemo Access Bank Division 1 League next over the weekend match day 21 eba so ye the result nyina ebremo enkohwe table no after match day 21 and be so information for now hwemu dia na say zone 1A say ne tie adegu go piemo e wo table no so Tamale City ne dikan na say 47 point Timoto so mie no RTU ono so 39 point and afi so wa power and so to so miensa 33 point Sanso and Sankara Nationals and so eto so 9 ono so 31 Yape United Etoso num or 26 Northern City Etoso nsia or 19 Boga All Stars Etoso and so or 19 and after TF Exponential Etoso ngochea ono so 30 point go piemo e was zone 1A after match day 21 table no senate here ready nyina eso ma ene anope na ego piemo zone 1B na yentoa so e also table after match day 21 senate here team medical no the BB United over 50 points. The also mienu KAC Soccer Academy on so 34 points. And after so Doma Unity et also miensa on so 33 points. Tetima Liberty Youth et also 9 on so 31. Mighty Royals et also num over 28. And after so VC Warriors et also there in Sian or 27. Timotoso and some Brekum Arsenal or 24. And after so Legon Cities et also Enwatria on also over 11. Senate here and so zone 1B after match day 21 yen to us way na you go piemo e was zone 2 na e also table after match day 21 say net here team medica FC Ashanti Gold 04 or 43 points so e ho that also me no and so ebusuan drafts on also 40 points sanso na team also miensa e Supon Fidelity or 38 points so e ho that also 9 secondary Rose Park FC on also 36 points e ho Future Stars etoso enom ono so 35 point no ba se no ma se netie team atoso edu 9 Elmina Sharks or 20 points the atoso edunum UCC Youngsters ono so 20 points and afeso Soccer Intellectuals etoso edunsia ono so 20 points se netie enso Division 1 Zone 2 a yena so ma okaka na ego pie Zone 3 last zone no also after match day 21 yamubo so farmer ahwefo se netie team Edika here Port City or 43 points so ewo ho about 20 matches ewo ho sanso na Kofrida Sempa FI enso otoso mieno or 39 points Atwam VC etoso miensa or 35 sanso na Home Stars toso enum nine mom ono so adea or 34 na fe Wafa etoso numa ono so 34 no ba so numa say netie team otoso edu 9 enso Accra Great Olympics Oligbogbo Olimashi Oli Marego, Oli Nanasoyo, what I say, Omotoso Edunaya, almost 22 points. And after so Golden Warriors, etoso Dunum, also almost 20. And after so Great Ambition, and so etoso Dunsia, also what 20. I saw a great for na Great Olympics. GG for no more, Sonoma. There was a vocal PMO, our Division 1, match day 21, a basso over the weekend, saying it here. Yadite Bonina, and so more kama. Now, it also a jet FSM no. Yego PMO enso ade ewo Denmark kakra na yemfa also efama Ghanaian player ne dem de Caleb Yirenchi enso a player bakwa na so go PMO ewo FC Nordjylland Abrante woni bo pa o janfifi wo na echiro no ma ball obo anu ohye no ena penefo so ekotu tonto ene wonsampa the month of February ope player bakwa ne bodo ba so anipa enso ewo FC Nordjylland Caleb Yirenchi na no ena chese Ipenefo enso edi abasobode kese pa enso edi koma Caleb Yirenchi ebusafa abran edi award nyina ma no nenkohwe kakra na yemfa de aka no so no emeto amso.
What? Well, one of our players always giving everything he got to the team, soul, the power, and so on. Caleb, you are awarded the young player of the month. Also.
Ebutafo there's a PMO FC Nordjylland Denmark and there's Caleb Yirenchi, the young player of the month of February no ya the manes and the body was and Abrante oba blasters and the body bonu ni bopa it's FC Nordjylland Abrante waya there say with me a young player of the month of February when he semanano pay na so eda kaba eda so eja players who say sem no you go pure national issues kakra the Black Queens of Ghana go pure Dubai Pink Ladies Cup no ego so course of first game no ye share Hong Kong 4-0 no a ye cheer Russia so bom 4-0 next no de na no she pa my one next Stella Nyamiche ebo go so na Doris Obodua enso ebo mienu na fe Zakaria Babawa no so no e de bako eka ho a Ghana ye cheer Russia ebo by 4-0 when ni sema APM kakra enso na ewie game no came last enso e kasaka kakra yenti sema coach Ika after the game.
For the game that they were the favorite because of the ranking and the history, but we also know that we trust our girls so much, and we know that we're just getting better for every game, for every camp, for every day we are together, for every meeting, for every training. We're just getting better and better, and to win today, I'm super happy that we won today, but I mean in the way we won also with 4-0, and it was deserved 4-0. It's not 4 lucky goals. It's in the way we played. It's amazing. It's the best game I ever seen this team play. I mean, if Russia are don't know 20, 28, something like that in the FIFA ranking, so that means that they are better. If you're looking at the FIFA ranking than all of the other teams that plays in Africa, and we won with 4-0 today. So it means that. I mean, the high potential in this group it's top. It shows that we have the quality to go all of the way and beat all of the teams in AFCON. It's not going to be easy. So it's separate style of football as well. I think they suits us pretty well, Russia. So we need to have that in our mind. But I mean, we can only do what we can do, and we did it today. Yeah, I mean that's probably is going to.
I was about when he coach came last, so a day to Nyamia to Ghana, any Tanzania 6 match Friday, no so about Sonina, but when he PM Kakra, and to us go Pima Monone, and no games they be about so our English Premier League match day 29, na ne nyina mo na no hye no a games na no hye yembo so fa ma hwefo say de tie Bournemouth any Brentford ebon 0-0 and after so Everton eche Burnley ebon mobile 2-0 and after Leeds United etra ho e ma Sunderland ebe show by 1-0 na go piem dia Liverpool etra ho e ma Wolves ebon mobile 2-1 na Wolves for go omuko relegation enzo bua ye chi wane ya show omuni Aston Villa ne Arsenal munyina board draws what I say te ade Wolves eche Aston Villa ne Arsenal board 2-2 asanso ache Liverpool ebon by 2-1 when the result PM kakra anu anwume ewo English Premier League ye do sem so ema kama na ebo PM was Spain anu Copa del Rey semi-final second leg ne ba so na FC Barcelona ene Atletico Madrid na nka obia hwedim so enka ade Barca for betima Atletico be 6 kra amfa enu Barca ye hye miensa ama Atletico Madrid enso ntimi ante na nyina mo na aggregate no akoye 4-3 na Marc Bernat na fe Rafinha Marc Bernat bought 2 goals Rafinha so hye goal enu a sa 3 goals nyina amfa ama sese Atletico Madrid ago PMO enso e wo final Copa del Rey eno so eba so Spain to any sama e PM kakra na anwumbe e wo Spain a Copa del Rey game a eno so eba so enso e wo ho na eda so eja na ese Copa del Rey no na after game no yenko hwe Abrante and den enso ede adia Rafael Diaz Beloli Beloli and the day Eddie Rafinha obi anim se fe no Rafinha o chem se no game no na no hye eno the FC Barcelona omuye de so omuye bia players no ball omu boy a chance omu kweti nyina na ni nyina mo no ade a omo very disappointed but ni nyina mo no omu nyina so betu omichi o say the aka Champions League diaka no La Liga into any sema Rafinha enso dia ba na no pe ye na so ema kama enso ewo ho na nyame adoma na anwumre games ni bi ba so ye mbo so na ye fa ma twefo na afi yenko na ye nto aso kama ewo sports flash no so na nyame adoma na anwumre games ni bi ba so a ye mbo so say na tie ade a ugo piemo ewo Jamba Bundesliga games ni bi eba so 7:30 the Hamburger SV any bio for Leverkusen and after so the Copa del Rey second semi-final numere and also eba so Real Sociedad any Bilbao and so the beboy ni and also 8 o'clock and that's our game no so eba so and also Copa Italia Lazio any Atalanta semi-final and also eba so and then numere Coupe de France no Laurent any OG Nice and after so Olympique Marseille any Toulouse and also eba so when the games are eba so na anwumre enso ewo ho na nyame adoma La Liga game bako enso eba so na anwumre Rayo Vallecano any Real Oviedo 6 o'clock and as our game so eba so when in sema and so APM na de ye di sorry so kra no English Premier League nyame adoma and anwumre games ni bi eba so yembo so na afi en sorry so nyame adoma 7:30 Aston Villa any Chelsea any beboy ni Brighton any Arsenal 7:30 Fulham any West Ham 7:30 Man City any Nottingham Forest 7:30 and after 8:15 Newcastle any Man U the bobo game nyina eba so de nwumre itabusa for ye fancy a insem ne doso emenu so ko medin e the champions last da emfa koma benten ani party said de bia no omoboa me na afa mi so menya akwanya no e de de ekoso e wa agudiem nyina enso e de bremo na ye betwa kakra yakoba na naso yo na pamfo ene de ohima deche wate ase oja camera ni ma no me kama wate ase mami ba bejra na bibia so akoyi so wachi wono ma na ye pon a ye be sha wachi tie busafo me sorry so na de aka no so do abeto so ena no pay.
Fly away, yes, I'll fly away.
Glorious Event Center is the perfect venue for all your special occasions. From wedding ceremonies and birthday parties to funerals, live band performances, corporate events, and private gatherings, we've got you covered. Let me show you around. We also have spacious conference rooms, restaurants, canopies and chairs, guest rooms, live bands and spinning equipment for your services. Glorious Event Center also provides video coverage and photography services for all your special occasions. Locate Glorious Event Center at Akuse Junction off the Temakosombo Highway. For bookings, please call 020-167-2828. Glorious Event Center, your perfect venue for all your corporate and private events.
Are you thirsty and in need of well-purified water to quench your thirst? I recommend Glorious Natural Mineral Water, produced through reverse osmosis to the highest quality. This highly purified water is perfect for any occasion, being it wedding ceremonies, parties, funerals, engagements, and many more. Contact Glorious Natural Mineral Water on 0548 493522 or 0503 130395. We produce in bulk quantities, so just let us know how much you need. We are located at Pong Ahunjo of the
Welcome back to the Political Arena segment on the Morning Dew of Marego TV. I am your host, Nana. So you don't forget to join us on all our social media handles: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter or X, and then Instagram. TikTok is also part. Join us, subscribe, share, like, and comment. For your comments will be read out for you. In the studio with me this morning, I have Honorable Emmanuel Amote Tete, right? Yeah. An MPP communication team member and also the assembly member for Mampong electoral area, aspiring to be the constituency chairman for the New Patriotic Party, Lower Manyaklo, and also Honorable Emmanuel Kote, Tei Kote, Director for National Health Insurance Scheme, Yiloklo Municipal Assembly.
Yeah. Deputy Communications Officer.
Deputy Communication Officer, National Democratic Congress NDC, Yiloklo constituency. Ihanya babae. Nyewe mchemo.
Ange.
Nyawaiba.
Moju waibalo.
Yomine.
Oh, wangeno. Bobo.
Discussing Sona and yesterday's by-election that went off at Ayawaso East, as Babajama emerges the winner and becomes the current MP for Ayawaso East after the demise of Alaji Tuare. Yo, Ihane Babayeko. How was the Seklani Pemio? We are in the Heritage Month.
Yeah.
So as you come here, in 30 seconds, you speak your dialect and send shout outs to your loved ones. Beginning with you, Ima.
So yo.
Papa.
If you're me bojo come on, no you appear in your home. If you kadibne waji ye no si beyo. Lo monopio iki klikli beniba. Yeah, the year 2026 no. So in the kani fun chakanga yo. Yamodi boy. Money penye hi. Ne nichimye ne yano. Los yo le magumpelo na makaha makanga iminiche regional minister yo nenga ni chwe wakukwano funje no manaka hefe ku mona lenge ebiaji honorable Rita akosua aje awate momi henonga fe ko ikemo ne pio he mo ne wo muhewam na ni chupa no decision onye no gbenya los yo maguna magna wa municipal chief executive moncho brother Honorable Akumate Francis moto no HM enaka I post flyer ikumade yake bionye
yo wahio no
tell us hun le nga imencha EMP constituent executive branch executives ne anga yiloklu ne me ahine wo mono no wa win power ne wa Ghana drive ikema gubernment maka me chepepe ne aya no nachu ni chuna achu yo ole ho abien mai lo kula ma join adua party o wake bi ojino ne o ya branch no fontenge abri omi ogbaja no anwo bi ka wo bi ne pe hane 2028 election epe ku choka NDC lo enam inge hanye moto no ojino ne
imake ke ma mo blore be ma tesi anu nya no mlo ma we bi opichu epe mochim sepi iswono
Yo. Mochum. Ka mono mochino mau pedrum ne wanga walam papata ne ibasu hiyo minojio madeke mau mochum wa manikoto mai ne angema he
Managa angai modibo sepelu osaka jiyo lo nene sana wane eno mehijiyo wani pemi ke ni wa expectations o me wa yana with me mango blanya no manga koko huli chuoga Ghana jaka wanyimi me kuloli o me awo koko saminya ko ya sefi ko ya makpa me ano o manaka koko mo peli o me majority ape kuloli ke dangmeli ke wa ma me kpome ejaka de ne ba no ibeye lokobe ne keji 1957 no na abana baje koko no block yo no wake enge ko bi munyutum ke ko de no ko obi o manu sisi bene petrol ejuwa ngasi ba ejaka world market ngeno jeo adewo ake finance minister ake mama la modibo koko ohun ne abajan the same way bene petrol si banga world market o jan koko ya ba si woni pure no enole ake enole e abalejan lo nene mademo to do peji koko cheme ye natri hekayem inga blono kema
Mochum, quickly, let's begin with Sona.
Yeah.
The president gave the State of the Nation's address. You a quick one. How would you describe the Sona?
So you Mochum. State of the Nation's address, no watch will be a Sona.
Oh, you can speak English.
Okay, so the State of the Nation address, as we all witnessed some few days ago, is allowed or is enabled by the Constitution of Ghana, Article 67 of the Constitution. And we all witnessed what the president sought to put out. I would say that the economy of Ghana played a major role. When you look at what we inherited prior to 2024 elections, and then the State of the Nations now, as we speak, you would testify, or you would testify that a lot has changed. There has been positive achievements that every Ghanaian can speak of. Like I always say, I'm a businessman. I can speak of so many impacts that it has had on my business, which is positive. We all use vehicles. Even if you don't own a vehicle, you join a commercial vehicle. You buy fuel, you can fill it at the pump. We all buy foodstuffs from the market. As we speak, food inflation, we used to be around 22%, is currently hovering around 6%. That tells you that a lot has been done. The government of the day is doing everything possible to make life easier for its citizens. So, with that said, speaking about the economy, there are things that when you speak about, one which I mentioned is the food inflation, then the inflation itself. Gone were the days we had inflation hovering around, if you remember, about 54%. It went as high as 54%. And that was when our brothers in opposition now, we told them that this is not sustainable. And for that matter, we gave them advice as to what to do. They didn't listen. Now we are in, and as we speak, inflation is hovering around 3.8, a single digit. This is unprecedented. These are some of the things we've been talking about. As we speak, when you go to the banks to get a facility or a loan, the interest rates are so down. Commercial bank, as we speak, is doing around 13.5%. Gone were the days, it was around 37%. This tells you that a lot has been achieved within the shortest period of time. So our colleagues in opposition, in fact, when they gave minority the chance to speak, Honorable Afenyo Markins, you could see clearly that he had nothing to say, because every Ghanaian has felt it.
Thank you.
And that is how to govern a country. Yeah.
Sepi.
Yes.
How will you describe Sona?
The State of Nations address. I will say, and as the African adage goes, he that is making the path that cannot determine how crooked the path is. And I see that is at the back, standing and watching that will tell you that the road or the path you are constructing is crooked. Madam, this morning, the true state of the nation address will be given by the minority and not the one who is doing the part. We have seen and we have heard when you tell the NDC man the 50,000 teachers we've promised to employ last year, where is it? The answer is the dollar has come down. When you ask them, why is my electricity bills going up whilst the dollar is still moving up? The answer is the dollar has come down. When we ask our brothers, why is my water bill going up? Instead of coming down, they tell you the dollar has come down. Madam, the true state of the nation address will be known by you and me feeling the heat, not the president who doesn't pay electricity bills, not the president who doesn't pay water bills. It is we who are paying this that we will determine and we will know the true state of what we are in. Ministers can't tell you because government provides what electricity for them. The Usain Bolt running of our current electricity meters. Will the president feel it? No. The state gives him electricity free. So it is you and I who knows the state of our pockets. And the state of your pocket determines the state of the nation. The pocket you have, you check it inside and see. Well, my KK price have not gone down. You are telling me things are going down. Madam, have you observed that things that the government control their prices are not going down? It's a talk of fuel. You and I know that in Ghana, the price of fuel is not determined by government. The price of fuel is determined by COPEC. And COPEC gives us the amount we buy the fuel. I am telling you on authority, per the things that government controls, that the prices are not going down. If government was to control the price of fuel, fuel wouldn't have gone down.
Thank you very much, Sepi. Still on Sona, Ekote, which key areas were you impressed during the Sona? Let's say maybe sports, health, agri, and the security services.
Okay, Madam Suyo, to respond quickly to your question, I would like to mention one thing. All these that we are seeing today, the successes that we've chalked as a nation, it's not as a result of shouting or making mockery of the opposition. It's as a result of hard work, sheer hard work. You can testify that there has been some fiscal discipline within our economic ecosystem. Me sitting here currently as the district manager of National Health Insurance, Hilo Krobo, I can tell you on authority that I inherited a scheme within this municipality that has never won an award, that has never achieved its UAC. I was appointed somewhere last year, November. I can tell you for an authority, as of December, I had won an award.
Wow.
It tells you that the discipline that Mahama speaks about is not only at the top, but it runs through. So for my colleague to sit here and say that, you can see that when he was making submission, he has never mentioned a single digit. He has no data to speak about. I'm speaking about food inflation. I'm speaking about inflation. I'm speaking about debt to GDP. During their time, debt to GDP rose as high as 106%. That means that at the end of the year, whatever money the country has been able to make, let's say we are making 1 million Ghana cedi, we are using 1,100,000 or 1.1 million Ghana cedi to pay our debt. So meaning we always have to borrow from external sources to pay our debt and rely on external donors to survive. That's what it means. As we speak, debt to GDP has gone down so drastically. We don't need to borrow. Ever since we took office as government, have you ever heard that government has gone to contract any loan outside? We have told them that it is doable, and that's what we are doing. Across the length and breadth of the nation, So, some time ago, they had as many as 125 ministers. And they preached to us. They made us believe that we needed so many ministers to perform. As we speak, Ghana, you remember we even lost our ministers some time back. Honorable Marego and co. May their souls rest in peace. As we speak, we have not replaced them, and we are making these successes. We are running the nation with less than 60 ministers, and we are making these successes. So these people don't have any excuse to give you. We as a government, and I always tell you this, we are focused on delivering on our mandate. We promised Ghanaians a better living standard, and we have delivered. We promised Ghanaians how do you call it, reduction in the fuel prices, and we have delivered. We promised Ghana better health service, we have delivered. We promised better free SHS, we have delivered. Go to the SHS schools now. Gone were the days when they were lamenting about lack of food. Now the students are saying they are being overfed to the extent that some matrons have divided some of the food to their various homes. It's happening. This tells you the government of the day is working. So he should speak with data. I'm here with my data as a communicator. He should come with his data.
Thank you, Yima. We'll come there. Sepi, I just asked, which areas were you impressed during the SONA? Is it the sports, the health sector, or the security services?
My good brother, well, my good brother is here and is talking about me not speaking to data and figures. I want him to know that our pocket doesn't know data and figures. Inflation is 3 point something. Meanwhile, now I buy one single tomato for 5 Ghana cedi.
That's a lie.
Okay, look at
do you buy from East Legon? Or you
doesn't mean items at East Legon are very expensive.
Of course.
I wish callers would come in.
Of course.
Madam, the price of tomato now.
Yes, tomato is expensive.
Of course. We all know why tomatoes is expensive now.
Why?
As if you don't read the news.
Why?
Few days or weeks ago, you heard what happened in Burkina Faso.
Madam,
when
we have to rely solely on Burkina. And then you tell me this government is doing well. The 24-hour economy, President told us it will even affect our farms. The State of the Nation address, madam, when the person doesn't give me the true state of the nation, how can I get a portion that I'll be pleased with? He came to lie to himself. But I don't wonder. The true state of the nation, which is the true state of our pocket, for some of them, he and his brother, is good. Because yesterday he could buy a new private jet. Wow! A new jet? Yes. My grandfather in the Cocoa village in Sevihui also will tell you the true state of the nation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Back to you.
Can I?
You have a minute, please.
Yes. You see.
Let me say 30 seconds.
Yes.
Come over.
So I want my brother to know that a credible survey that was done recently indicates that about 68% of Ghanaians are happy with the state of the nation. 2, you spoke about cocoa. Go to Côte d'Ivoire as we speak. Prices of a bag of cocoa, 1st of March. You've not been reading your news.
You wait.
You've not been reading your news.
But
So we promised Ghanaians that we're going to give them 70% of the world market price. As we speak now, we are giving them more than 100% of the world market price. So don't sit here and throw that into you. We are all businessmen. So would you go and buy something for 100 cedis and come and sell for 70 cedis? And for
when you were promising the price of cocoa
listen.
in opposition, the president is telling us he doesn't know that the price of cocoa is determined by the world market. And we go ahead to promise the price of cocoa.
My brother, as we speak, speak, our farmers are being paid 2,587
just as he said,
Ghana cedi
during the campaign season.
Yes.
The president promised to increase the payment, the price of cocoa.
Yes, we did promise. We promised
Did
to
he
pay. We promised to pay the Ghanaian farmer 70% of the world market price, and that's a fact. Currently, we are paying them 2,578 Ghana cedi, which is more than 100% of the world market price. Côte d'Ivoire is doing 1,278. Ghana cedi, equivalent to their CFA. So no, you can't speak about cocoa without mentioning Cote d'Ivoire, because they are the world's largest producers of cocoa. So at every point in time, you try to look at the world market price and how much your neighboring countries are doing. That's how you can make an informed analysis. You understand? So for my brother to sit here and say that cocoa farmers are being cheated, it's very unfortunate that we are at this place.
So you might be trying to tell me that the resetting agenda for Ghana is on point? Yes or no?
Yes, it's on point.
Is it on point?
Madam, how can the resetting agenda of Ghana be on point when Ghana government in the year 2025 borrowed 14.8 billion domestically?
Fantastic.
Domestically.
I'm glad.
Then they think a borrowing is a borrowing. No matter where you get it, you borrowed. So you tell me government doesn't go for loans. I bet you have not started projects.
Sepi, it's very unfortunate you are citing this. And I'm glad you said domestically.
Domestically, yes, please.
Every government borrows domestically. Every government borrows.
So that is also
during your time you borrowed, you could not even pay back to those you borrowed from. You gave haircuts. We are telling you that we will borrow and use it.
And the cocoa farmers, what did you give them?
How come your
road? You gave them Sakura.
That is how come your road is being constructed. That is how come so many took one road is being constructed. That's how come when you go to all the other places, the construction is being going on.
You said what?
Do you think we are borrowing to spend?
I am telling you here on authority.
Yes.
That not a single Ghana cedi was paid to the contractor constructing the Somanya.
That's a lie. Road. That's a lie.
Okay.
My brother. Sometimes when you sit on TV, this is a national TV. Make sure you pass on information that will not put the station.
Okay, let's come to the studios. Let's come to
let's get this right.
I am saying
I spoke to the contractor just yesterday. He's my friend. When I'm done from here, I'll call him and put him on loudspeaker. You speak to him.
Okay.
When we came,
where did he get it?
They mentioned addendum. Have you remember that?
Yes.
They mentioned addendum. It means that when you have an existing contract and that contract terminates and you want to add another contract, you don't necessarily have to go and sign a new contract. You don't add it to the old contract, and the signature to the old contract will come and sign a new contract. That's what it means. When we came, this addendum, which they mentioned, they had not even paid one cedi to the contractor. The contractor is my friend. I can mention his name on air if you allow me. And when we engaged him, myself, the reason we started engaging that, I was in a meeting. He told us point blank that these people never paid a dime to him. That's how come he returning to the road delayed. We now have to go and look for money and pay him. So for him to sit here and say that we have not paid a single cent.
I am.
Stop lying.
A member of the assembly. A member of the assembly. A works committee.
What are you talking about?
Okay, and we know what goes out on every contract. Tell him.
You don't know.
He was paid. The contractor was paid.
Who paid
some
him?
Previous work he have done.
Fantastic.
Not
so don't say we don't pay him. Why didn't you pay that one?
This particular road, not a dime, have you paid?
Why didn't you pay? So you ask him. Why didn't they pay the other one?
Let's do it one after the other. So
that is why the
contractor
is postponing the bitumen application to September. I know general construction. They can do the work perfectly in no time. But because no funding.
It is very unfortunate.
Government is not releasing money.
It is very unfortunate you sit on national TV and lie like this. It's very, very unfortunate. And you are.
In the end, what has the contractor been paid?
For this particular
paid him.
It's a lie. He was paid money.
Would I sit here and lie to you?
For the Kofreda road.
You don't have information more than I do.
Not this one.
I'm in government. You don't have information more than I do.
Has the contractor been paid?
Yes, we have paid him.
For Somanya road.
We have paid him some of the money.
For Somanya road.
Somanya stretch.
All the money that they owed from Nkrakai all the way to Trum Junction, they have not paid him a single dime.
Thank you.
Yes or no?
Has the contractor been paid?
Yes or no?
For Somanya Bomb Stretch Road, the contractor has not.
Have you ever paid the contractor?
He was paid for the Kofreda road.
Who paid him? Made that confession.
And that is why he came back to the site. And the slow nature at which he's working is because he's waiting for money for this particular road to be paid.
Thank you. Let's come back. Let's come back
to him who paid the contractor.
Who paid the contractor? But you not teach me how to do my job. Thank you very much. You not teach me how to do my job. Thank you very much. Let's come back to Sona. Let's go to the parliamentarians. Were you impressed with their conduct?
You see,
both NDC and PP. In 30 seconds, please, so that we can continue with the other.
You've been in politics for some time, that this behavior will not surprise you. It is something that has
normal.
existed. It is normal. Most of the time, the heckling is there. Mostly when they see the president in the house, they would want to flex their muscles a bit. But we don't take it to heart. And I say that the president remained focused. And you can see how he related with Afenyo Markins, telling him that when he's done with politics, he's returning to Winneba. But he and Ichiwu, they are going back to the north. You see, that man is...
And even after the address, they spoke about 2 minutes.
Exactly. That tells you the kind of man Mahama is. He is a man that you cannot have grudges with.
Okay.
Even if you do, you don't like him, he meets you and he would want to have a handshake with you. This tells you the president we have currently.
Thank you.
And I know Sepi likes him so much.
If the president is that good that he's saying, then he should settle between him and Kwekwanyido, Mills' former boy. Now, the MPs, you see, sometimes it is not about the size of the what, the thing, but the strength the thing has. Kolola meke, kwada yo eklewe, senya wa pe Togo. You know Togo, the pepper called Togo, very big, but less hot. But that small pepper, kwada yo very, very hot. That is the mighty micro minority. The solidarity for our cocoa farmers was just perfect. And I just love it. Everything was. And the song, Madam, I love it. And one the dahono. Well, after all the talk, this is it. This is the reality. That our cocoa prices have been reduced for the first time in this country. And what was promised them was not due them. Then they started what they want to do. Our MPs are doing well. I congratulate them. Yes, those in our party who wanted Afenyo to be changed. I'm telling you, that man Baumia, he must be watched. I have been to the north and I asked for the meaning of the word Baumia, and they said the meaning of Baumia means have you heard?
In their dialect.
Yes,
their local dialect.
That is the meaning of the name. Baumia. Have you heard?
Onolo.
Have you heard that there is somebody who is coming to change the fortune of this country? The one when we had the dollar crisis could sit down and tell us, let us build a gold reserve. That today, my brothers are riding on.
Ima, is this the real current state of Ghana?
Yes.
From what the president read?
Yes. You see, my brother, I want you to listen to the figures. As we speak, government has allocated 4.2 billion to free SHS, unprecedented.
Allocated,
Yes.
not given.
Has allocated 4.2 billion to free SHS, unprecedented. So you have you heard of Women Development Bank?
Senya Mayo.
Government has allocated 401 million to Women Development Bank alone to start kickstart. Just the kickstart fund.
Last year there was an allocation. What happened to that one?
Listen, my brother. You need to learn some of these things. We speak with figures. I'm not here to make noise.
Because Women Development there, hear me, Papa.
I tell you.
Until last year,
we are launching it. You see, government spokesperson, Honorable Felix Kwachi, says that we are launching it this year, and it's going to be done in a grand style. So you see,
when is 24-hour economy coming on?
Oh, very soon. You know, we launched just last month, and government has, the bill has been passed. I think so. Definitely, in the course of the months coming ahead, we will see.
133 they hear me.
I tell you.
Say me fear na me buy NHIS. If NHIS, I na call why.
I tell you.
I say Juma na.
I tell you. I tell you. So
we'll do. Ima, you said this is the real state of the nation's address.
This is the real state of the nation.
Do you support that?
Adam, I am telling you, the real state of the nation will be given by the minority. Why? A quick one. Okay, my good brother was talking about money being allocated. Money being released into a fund is different from money being allocated. Okay?
Can I come in?
The monies have been allocated. In last year's budget, there was an allocation for the Women's Bank. Where is that money? Where is the Women's Bank? Last year, Did we see it?
Which allocation? Show me where the allocations was made.
Oh,
I want to see.
last year budget is inside.
So show me the budget.
If you are sitting here and you are telling me last year budget, you didn't hear the finance minister made an allocation for the Women's Bank, and we even came to argue that the seed money he's talking about is less than the seed money required to open a bank in Ghana.
Points me to the
2025 budget.
Let's do it in a jiffy so that we can continue.
Good.
If this is the real state of the nation,
Yeah.
why are there complaints of an increase in price of goods and services, yet you claim inflation rate is 3%? I'm out for a casa.
So, like I said earlier,
fuel pumps no ko no ma e boni da form.
Exactly.
Enso ni yehu sika no ye bottom.
Exactly.
Dollar no aba form say kutu. Enso still la no ko to ne ma na ne boarding den.
it's true. I will not sit here and lie that there are certain markets or there are certain businesses you walk to and then the prices have not reduced. Like I said, food inflation used to be 22%. Now we are doing somewhere around 6%, which means that the rate at which the prices go up is much more slower than it used to be. So let's say gone were the days when you go to the market today, buy something for 20 cedis. The next day you go, it goes to 30 cedis. Today you go, it's maybe 20 cedis. Go the next day, maybe it's 20.1 or 21 cedis. It tells you the rate of the increase. That's what you're talking about. So, like I said earlier, we only plead, or government pleads with businessmen to, as it were, marry their prices with the current inflation, so that consumers can actually feel it. When you go to Obosokai, goods, the price of spare parts have significantly reduced a little. I wouldn't say so much, but it's better than it used to be. But when you come to other places, price of rice has gone down, price of oil has gone down. Generally,
depending on the type, the brand of rice you want to buy,
even if the best
the reduced
rice,
kilo of the rices,
the best rice we all want to take is Lily, or maybe those good brands which used to sell around 250. Now when you go, it's around 120 cedis, and this is a fact. It's not me saying. I never knew there was a rice called TikTok. Have you seen it?
TikTok.
Yeah, there's a rice called TikTok, and it's one of some of the rice that people patronize a lot. Currently, it's selling at a very low price, and consumers are talking about it. So, I mean, for everybody to say that it's a general phenomenon, I wouldn't agree. But there are pockets of those incidents where price of goods have not really reduced.
Thank you, Sepi.
yes,
People are complaining. Dollar number form. Nanso nema bo e wosoro.
madam. Let me come to my pure water area. Government said he has reduced fuel. Yes, it's true. But we know COPEC reduced the fuel.
I thank God that you accept.
Okay, well, we know it's COPEC that have brought the fuel down. Now, whilst my fuel has gone down to what? Fill my tank to go and sell the water. My electricity is going up. My water bill is going up. My taxations over my car, they are all going up. So how do you expect me to reduce the price? It's impossible. And that is what is happening. Government must lead the way. Government must reduce the things he control the prices. I hear a lot of talk in the area of what? Building materials. And I laugh. How much has government reduced from gas and cement? Check the market. How much has government
cement is selling for 74 cedis? Are you aware?
That is the other brand.
Which is the other brand?
The other brands.
Which one?
Gasem is selling for 32, is going for 90 cedis. Go and check. And 42 is going for 100 and
how much was it selling for before you took over?
You took over, before you took over, it was around 100 cedis for the 42. No.
120 Ghana.
That was for that is for how do you call it? So the 42.
You
we have 42 and the 32.
You explain tire.
We have the 42 and we have the 32.
What's the update on Aura? 1 minute.
Aura. Okay, so Aura is one of the promises that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama actually promised Ghanaians. as per the State of the Nation's address, government have been able to get about 600 million Ghana cedi from these people who have stolen state funds and all that. And when we talk about people who are permitted in acts of corruption, it's not just government or public officers, even private businessmen, these contractors and all that. So far, government have prosecuted a number of them. I've forgotten the number, but I'll get it for you. But we have been able to recoup about 600 million plus Ghana cedi as we speak.
Thank you.
People, I know Ghanaians would want government to start prosecuting people, but you know, we made the promise of aura on the back of rule of law. We can't just go ahead and prosecute people without giving them fair hearing. Other than that, we are undermining our democracy. That is how come they'll arrest you, grant you bail, then the court will take its course. Exactly.
Let me come to Kukwankete. But come to think of it, 1,300 people, let me say 13,000 people sharing 720 beds.
You see, that is not possible.
So I was wondering why. Was it a slip of tongue?
Yes, that is not. So Madam Seyo.
Yes.
I'm a member of the assembly, Ilokoba Assembly. My proximity to the municipal chief executive, like I told you earlier, I even spoke to him this morning. We have taken delivery of no less than, I think, 15,000 beds. The chicks. And this has been shared across 3 farms. So if we leave here, I can take it to one of the farms. One of the farms is being managed by the best farmer for the municipality, Honorable Jonas Tetanimo. I salute you this morning. So for what you just said, you can see clearly that it was a slip of tongue. We have already taken delivery of these beds, and when they get to a certain stage, before we start the distribution. So that is on course. Government has made a promise. Government has.
It's unfortunate you are not coming. This is a direct question to you, but you can equally.
He has nothing to say. Government has.
The last one before we go to Baba Jama.
Yeah.
When will the teachers and nurses be paid their arrears?
Teachers
and nurses still their arrears.
I cannot speak to it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes.
Sepi, you have 2 minutes to share your views on this.
Why I cannot speak to it? Because I'm not aware of any arrears.
Okay.
Exactly. So I need to.
Sepi, come in so that we go to Ayawaso East.
Aura has failed. As a former Auditor General, Domelevo. He told us that the work done by the oral team is just a shoddy work. They hear, just by rumors, and the law doesn't deal with rumors. It deals with the facts of the case on grounds. So he himself has come out to tell us, as for the oral, it has failed, and it will fail, and it continue to fail. With this Attorney General, the social media Attorney General.
In 20 seconds, rate the NDC governance. In 20 seconds, rate the NDC governance.
The NDC governance?
Yes.
If only we speak the truth.
Yes.
2/10.
Thank you. Are you not done?
Oh no, I'm not done. He spoke about aura and then one other thing.
Oh, but
hey! Last it was Guinea fowl that flew to Burkina Faso. This one, guess for yourself where the Kuka Kitikiti will fly to. Thank you. Guess for yourself.
In 20 seconds.
Yeah. So
with the NDC governance.
I can give Mahama 85/100.
Why?
I do not have any reason to say he has underperformed, because you see, so the issues I've mentioned are key: fiscal discipline, debt to GDP, inflation rate, food inflation, price of fuel, which he said is being done by COPEC. He doesn't know that there are other levies that goes into the pricing of fuel.
And have you reduced the levies?
Yes, we've taken out the COVID-19 levy, which we were taking all this while, and you even came back to say you were not supposed to take it. You see, there are things that and you even mentioned ECG, that your bills are running and you are paying so much for the bills. See, it is true. Let me tell you why it is true. Let me tell you why it is true. Yeah. The malfeasance that has gone on in the ECG. Have you heard the Public Account Committee when they invited your your people to come and account for what they did in ECG.
ECG
They spent billions of Ghana cedi on just cleaning services. To the extent that the chairman asked him, how many buildings were you cleaning? Were you cleaning the whole buildings in Ghana? Billions of Ghana cedi in telecommunication, phone call. These are the kind of things, and you don't know who the board chairman of ECG is. Honorable Afeni Martin.
I've been asked to switch to the next topic. So
before you switch,
to the next topic, you have your time.
See who is judging.
Honorable Afeni Martin.
Leadership by example. How much was spent on communications at the president? What was the budget? So ECG learned it from you. They learned it from you.
Oh God have mercy.
So let's continue. Baba Jamal of the National Democratic Congress NDC won the Ayawaso East by-election 10,884 votes, representing 63.33% of the total valid votes cast. His closest contender, Baba Ali Yusuf of the New Patriotic Party, had 4,009 votes. Yesterday the turnout was very low. Can I please get the data for the previous votes that were cast for the previous election, please? Data for the previous election, please. Ima, let me begin with you. It's an NDC. Do you fear it?
Yeah. So
Baba Jamal won. Yesterday turnout was very low.
Ayawaso East, yes, turnout was very low, and we all know why it is the case.
Why was it so low?
You know, our brothers in the Muslim community are currently doing their fasting. So even the journalists that went there testified that it could be a contributing factor why they couldn't come out to vote. But Madam Soyo, let's talk about Ayawaso East. This is a constituency that has been in existence since the inception of the Fourth Republic. So meaning they've had 9 elections, 9 parliamentary elections, and all these 9, the NDC has won all 9. So it is no news that yesterday we won. Baba Jamal did exceedingly well because yes, he has been tried before. There's a track record to speak for, and then he threw himself to the service of the people. So I would not say that I was expecting something different. What came out yesterday was the expectations of all, including those.
We'll get the data and then we check why it's happening.
So speaking on the data,
yeah, you might be attributing it to the Azumi or the layer that is going on by the Muslim brothers. Kay, can I have the data, please? Thank you very much. Yesterday was a very low turnout. Very, very, very low. You know that area is an NDC stronghold.
Yeah.
Nima, you understand?
So like I said, it is the Azumi. Most of them, you know. So when you look at, I want to finish my submission. 2024 elections, the NDC got.
So we'll be getting the data on the screen. Yeah. So those are the data. Ayawaso is parliamentary results.
Yeah, 22,000.
2016. In 2016, 23,400. It was 62.10% for the NDC.
Yeah.
And then the MPP 36.08%. In 2020, 61.18%.
Yeah.
And MPP 38.82%.
Yeah. 2024,
70.85%. And then 29.15%. And in 2024, 22,139, 222,000 people voted. And yesterday we were expecting about 40,000 votes to be cast. What happened? Are you still saying it's the Azumi?
Yes.
Does it mean all over there they are all Muslims?
You see, it's majority of the communities there are Muslims.
And all of them are fasting?
Majority of them are Muslims. And within this period, if you want to do any activity within a Muslim community, you should expect a low turnout. Because one, when they are fasting, most of them would not like to engage in long talks. If you are aware, most of them would not want to come out, and because the energy level is very low, they wouldn't want to come and waste that energy.
Don't you think it's attributed to what transpired during the NDC primaries, whilst the MP's wife had wanted to contest, and then a whole lot happened? Even before then, we heard people saying, let me quote, yen to mano onko akwetia o free hanum say yen to mano lie I been na bamuzua will not go and vote. Bamuzua will vote in Yachiba, Baruamu. A whole lot were going and you not attributed to that.
So you see, when we say the Entu Mano and all that, those things are there. You see, when you do politics, everything is inside. Everything is inside. See, you should not join politics and expect that everything will be rosy. We've gone through hell. You know what I went through during these general elections. You see, it wasn't easy. So those things are normal. What I want to say is that we were able to mobilize the few voters that came out and they voted for us. As of yesterday, we got about 10,803 people voting for the NDC. And the MPP had a little above 4,000. So that tells you clearly that Ayawaso East remains our stronghold. It would be a different thing if it was the other way around. But I want to use this opportunity to say a good job done to the IGP. You know, yesterday they had the number of polling stations in Ayawaso East is around 113, and each polling station had not less than 80 police officers being deployed. That tells you the level of security that existed yesterday. So I want to say kudos to our honorable our IGP Yohuno.
Christian Tete Yohuno.
Yeah, he's doing a marvelous job.
Baba Jamal, Ayawaso East.
Oh, Baba Jamal, he did his best. Madam, you know, symptoms of opposition looming. When people in your stronghold refusing to vote, it's a symptom of you losing the general election. They shouldn't take it for granted. In your stronghold, and you're going for an election, a by-election, and the people are refusing to come out and vote.
That should have given you.
It's a sign.
That should have given you advantage to win. Why didn't your people come out to vote?
It's a sign.
Why didn't their people come out to vote?
Where you are heading towards, okay, your stronghold, and the people are not coming out to vote. Defeat in the general election is looming. It's to the grass.
Okay.
Whether they take it or they don't take it, madam, people refusing to vote is the reality in their life. That is why they've stayed. You know, when you belong to a party and the party is not doing things you like, you can't vote for the other party. You only abstain from voting, and that is what NDC should start seeing.
So let's even say that the NDC people or the NDC voter did not turn out to vote. So how come you didn't win the elections? Then your people should have come out to vote.
That place is.
I can tell your authority that majority of those who voted Baba Jamal were.
Thank you very much. We are wrapping up by your parting words. You might give us your parting words.
Okay. So to wrap it up, I would want to use the opportunity to greet the President of the nation, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, for the marvelous job he has done so far. We are just 1 year and some few months in government, but the successes are so evident. You can feel it. All the appointees of this government are doing a very good job, and you can see it across board. The fiscal discipline he spoke about has trickled down, and that's the effect we are seeing today. I want to use the opportunity to greet once again the regional minister, Honorable Rita Akosua Ejei Awati. I'll use the opportunity to greet my mother, the woman who birthed me, Mrs. Comfort Ankra, Ma'am Moni Jomu. And I want to use the opportunity to greet my boss, my regional boss, Mr. Frank Ado. He's the director of National Health Insurance at the regional level, and his deputy, Daniel Fuseni. And I want to greet all my staff, Yilo Kobo, National Health Insurance, my accountant, patients, my administrator.
Thank you very much. In my incoming words.
But I would like to add that as we speak, you know G-Unit. Yes. G-Unit has sponsored the National Health Insurance in Yilo Kobo. So as we speak, we are doing free National Health Insurance, both renewal and new, for everybody that comes in front of his electronic outlet at Presby.
Thank you very much. Yes. When you get downstairs, you meet Neil and say call for your receipt. Thank you very much. parting words. Incoming words. I heard you saying incoming something.
Oh yeah, he knows.
I don't know what he's
Okay,
talking.
quickly, let's.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Madam, I can't leave this platform without saying a good morning to the incoming national chairman of the New Patriotic Party, Honorable Boachi Ejakon, aka Torino, is the man. The MPP has come to a crossroad, and we need a man to carry us to the what? To the next election. I believe in the wisdom of the man, the few encounters I have had with him, and I know Boachi Ejakon, the one who cuts across the eastern region, the Ashanti region, the Ga Adangbe, is the man to take the MPP to the next level. So I'm saying a good morning to Honorable Boachi Ejakon and then his team, that they should keep focus, and we are coming to support him strongly. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining us. I had Emmanuel Tay Kote, the Deputy Communication Officer for the National Democratic Congress, NDC, Yiloklo constituency, and also the Director for the National Health Insurance Scheme, right? In the studio with me. And then CP, Honorable Emmanuel Ambote Tete, NPP Communication Team member, and also the Assembly member for Mampo electoral area, and then aspiring as the constituency chairman for the New Patriotic Party, Lower Manya Club. Thank you very much for coming. To you viewers, thanks for watching. Don't forget to join us on all our social media platforms. Subscribe, share, like, and comment. Next is review with the Municipal Assembly of Lower Manya. Please stay tuned. I am Nana Soyo.
Fly away. years I fly away.
Glorious Event Center is the perfect venue for all your special occasions. From wedding ceremonies and birthday parties to funerals, live band performances, corporate events, and private gatherings, we've got you covered. Let me show you around. We also have spacious conference rooms, restaurants, canopies and chairs, guest rooms, live bands, and spinning equipment for your services. Glorious Event Center also provides video coverage and photography services for all your special occasions. Locate Glorious Event Center at Akuse Junction off the Temakosombo Highway. For bookings, please call 020-167-2828. Glorious Event Center, your perfect venue for all your corporate and private events.
Oh yes, I'm fly.
Are you thirsty and in need of well-purified water to quench your thirst? I recommend Glorious Natural Mineral Water, produced through reverse osmosis to the highest quality. This highly purified water is perfect for any occasion, being it wedding ceremonies, parties, funerals, engagements, and many more. Contact Glorious Natural Mineral Water on 0548 493522 or 0503 130395. We produce in bulk quantities, so just let us know how much you need. We are located at Pong Ahunjo off the Temakosombo Highway and Dakuman, Nyamiche, Abeche Street. Glorious Natural Mineral Water, so refreshing. 3522 or 0503 130395. We produce in bulk quantities, so just let us know how much you need. We are located at Pong Ahunjo off the Temakosombo Highway and Dakuman, Nyamiche, Abeche Street. Glorious Natural Mineral Water, so refreshing.
Yama kwa ba bi me ba Marego TV kasa elfo ni so safe na wasa kasa fo ni denye se ne ma hodo a etwegu ewo obenem busumi na yedi ho enkomo ye tu fa na yakwa kopie mu ewo yi loklo na horso ne be si wo ho no ye de bebro edi ne sesa ye frame na na so yo na ye kodu ho no me be so mo se amanne ne amamre hihye ya ekoso no eho de no so etesen ebi so obenem busumi de ne yedi esi ho ede ema eno no ni senti enya opanyin ba kwa ofiri local municipal assembly se oni e ba be dim komone ya tutu nanum kakra chese oba se nkoso adwuma me kire se dansie niam ahodo ye ewo hono ma ono ye opanyin a oda no papa otre dwuma na se obodwuma ma wa wani beso kama na ye ne di nkomo so ati ase na wa chiro kwa befa so se obesi wudan no kwa osi ni sen but ene die obekọ the office na jese obefame so if you say sense your benam busumi ntinu ihihye ya onaye e wono na hwe ye ho no e na ode bre ye owura edu kwamna e na no pay baba me kamensa e wa ha no se ejedu hope say maka ne ejedu me ma wakwa ba e ma oboso me pa yi ya mamre ene ya mane e de ya kire
me say a wonderful opportunity ayenya Ghana for your debate showcase in a so now as a people this is a unique opportunity for us as you beat me that training what we have to offer nti kakra baby abi do no this a bit me IP so account
okay that's it be brave say den kakra ko benu musio den so kon no e be ye make quickly we'll switch. Please, Mr. Kwabena, how will the Assembly engage with local communities, traditional leaders, and stakeholders to promote Ghanaian culture and heritage?
Thank you very much. I would take the opportunity to say a big thank you to my Municipal Chief Executive, Honorable Francis Addo Akumate, for his exemplary leadership that he's given us, and my Coordinating Director, Rashid Abdul Hussein, and the entire team, the planning, the finance, the budget, for doing a good job. As for the Heritage Month, it is something that I would say it's been a long time coming, and this March seemed to climax it. As an assembly, we are embarking on a lot of programs, and one will be on the climax, which is the 6th March Day, which has become our annual ritual that we showcase what we can do. So we plan to have our 6th March on Akotunya Station. So that's where we will have our deba. There will be some poetry recitals alongside the traditional marching of schools and taking the salute. So we will do that one that day on the 6th March for the climax.
Okay. Are there any cultural events, festival activities scheduled as part of the celebration apart from the 6th March?
For now, I would say on the very day we will do some cultural display, but after that, the schools will take it up from there. So we will not have another occasion like that, but the schools will continue with the activities.
And that's another baby says and a quite benson and assembly nebefa amaye you crobo amamre and adangme amamre edi actually amount for a woman moha.
That's it. And so we share assembly in Jumedia yene amount for any teacher ahemfo. Na ubaye crobo asasi so yen festival ba kwa eda yen koma so pa my festival no. Afibia na so afi die assembly ne traditional authorities be campo na yahwe holistically what we can do aside the cultural aspect, the business aspect of it. And see a drew my festival that whole week there will be a lot of activities that we'll plan for that particular festival. Into the drew ya besamba na be chichire mu na afi ye hu ne ma horo ide go akwanso.
Okay, and son of Brunibeka say how does the assembly plan to showcase the rich cultural heritage of Ilokrobo and its people?
So as an assembly, we do a lot of community outreaches and program the culture aspect is exhibited. Until we have an annual event, the annual homecoming summit. We've done about 3 times, and in all of it, the cultural aspect of it and the business aspect. Last year, unfortunately, but this year, the annual homecoming summit, not for only people living in Ghana, but every Krobo living outside Ghana, anywhere in the world, to come back home. to come and see the little that we are doing here, and also what they can do to help transform the economy of the local people, and also to showcase our culture. If we come to Yilo Krobo, we have a lot of tourism attractions. Aside our beaches, we have a lot of tourist side that we are trying to develop. Our mountains, the Krobo Mountains, is also something that we are trying to showcase. So all these things are part of the agenda of the Assembly. Say a bit me showcases our new regional. Now, a month for our Morgan and our brothers, and we say, Yilo Krobo, we have something to offer.
Yilo Krobo have something to offer. Are there any specific projects focused on education, healthcare, infrastructure, or economic development?
That is actually our backbone, and that is what we are here to do, to offer help to our people. Into a banner developmental projects, they are not the ABBRE, and we have something called the medium-term development plan of the Assembly. Now our plan has been certified by the National Development Planning Commission, so we have an approved plan, and out of that we have an action plan for each year, and for each year we are planning to put up at least 2 schools for each year. Currently we've started a KG block at Kobokunka, an ultra-modern KG block. We are going to put a JHS block at Klo Agogo JHS for them fully finished. That one is on. Aside that, the health front, currently we commission about 5 projects, 4 CHIPS compounds and 1 nurses quarters for the people of Yilo Krobo. We are doing 2 more, 1 at Labo Labo and 1 at Bukum. So all these things are coming up on it. Aside that, we are going to provide furniture. We realize this no chair syndrome where kids are lying on the floor. This year we are supplying KG, primary, JHS, even SHS. We are supplying them with furniture. So for education front, yes, that one too is ongoing, and we are going to make sure we do it.
That's good, a very good move. To continue, how is the Yilo Krobo Assembly involving local communities in planning and implementation of developmental projects?
Thank you very much. So the planning process is a bottom up, as in you go to the people to ask them what their needs are. So in preparing the development plan, we have something called community needs assessment. So it's after the needs assessment that you come out with the challenges that are facing the people. Then you'll be able to prioritize, because as for the challenges, there are many, but the resources to undertake them are always few. So the resource constraints means that you have to prioritize the ones that are very critical for you to tackle first. So the people are consulted, they are elected representatives, which is the assembly members. After everything, we take it to our parliament, which is our local assembly members, to approve. So the planning process is so transparent that from the start, we visit every community, gather the needs. When we go finish, we go back to the community to show them the plan, call them public hearing. Then after that, we send the whole plan to the General Assembly, read it out, give them copies, they go through, then they will approve of it as a plan that the Assembly is going to implement. Once that is done, then the Assembly now have the mandate to make sure that whatever funds you receive will commit them to implementing that plan.
Are there initiatives to promote youth engagement, women's empowerment, or social inclusion in the municipality? Say a kwambe so na mo be fa mo de mebuno no e be ka ho na ma show mo 23 emma me yo be de no say den ameka massive na ama emma so enya CPB ewo acronym.
I think say that's front in the name be brave. Into Uba Assembly or Jumedi be a friend of Ghana Enterprise Agencies. Into Omona Abain Ekmo Musika Horo, they say Mabun, I am man and member, 1 person Musians and Juma, we are now Molumafa training Mona Mania MVTI certificate. National National Authority to buy a beche and Yoma or the year Zanujuma. Aside that, a lot of government interventions are Ekoswa Yilo Krobo is blessed to benefit. Currently, we have a project called Digital Access for Rural Empowerment there. And as part of that project, the focus is on women, and not just women, girls who have given birth. So they were given opportunity to train. So let's say I'm a girl, I've given birth, I have no one to support me. They will take you to the apprentice that you want to. If it is hairdressing, they will take you to your madam, pay everything, and then you go through the training. After that, they will set you up. That part has been done. Then we have the digital literacy part. Now we are going digital, the world is changing. So we are also training young girls who are doing businesses to be able to advertise their things that they produce on the internet. So when it comes to Somanya, the post office, there's a project ongoing. It's called the Community Information Center, CIC, where computers have been provided for the community, where they offer training to young girls in ICT. And aside that, there's also another component that is going to offer free internet services for Somanya. That project is currently ongoing. So from the center of the post office, 2-kilometer radius around that, everybody living in that area will have access to free internet. And it is to boost our local economy, to be able to put out whatever they are doing on the internet. So that project is currently ongoing. We are still in talks with the people where we mount the antennas. Even this week, the consultant will come and start the mounting of the antennas. So hopefully within the month, that project will come alive.
In everything, there are challenges, right? So what are some of the key challenges the Iloku Assembly implementing development projects are celebrating those heritage month are facing?
For the challenges, yes, there are a lot. Aside the fact that we don't have all the money we need to do whatever we want. The challenges that we face, one has to do with land. When it comes to the land tenure system in the Krobo land, the chiefs do not, let's say, own the land as it is in other places. So when we want to embark on development projects,
the lands are owned individual
families. So you need to go into negotiation with the families. Sometimes to pay huge compensation before projects lands are released. And we have issues where even projects that have been executed years ago, sometimes 60 years, 70 years, then the children who are alive now will come up challenging that, oh, my father's land, we will not pay compensation, you have to go and pay them compensation. So land is one of the major challenges that Assembly is facing. So currently all the projects that we are embarking on, if not because maybe it's a school and the school already have a land, we have to go in a way to look for a land to be able to complete this project. So land issue is one of the major challenges we are facing. Aside that, Yilo is very big. We have about 595 square kilometers of land, one of the biggest in the whole of Eastern region. And if you look at Yilo, aside Somanya, Nkrakai, probably Otakpalu, the rest are all rural. So you will have scattered communities. You can have about 240 communities in Yilo Krobo. And all these communities need basic services. And the communities are such that they are not bigger communities. You can go to a place where about 10 or 15 houses making up one community. They need a school, they need water. You cannot put a full school in a place that have just about 10 houses. So you have to zone. So you have a situation where kids have to move to access educational facilities. And we also have problems where the communities more or less fold up. Meanwhile, already put up an infrastructure there. You may have to close down schools because of such issues. So some of these things are really having effect on our development agenda. But we are trying to have a workaround. So now what we are doing is we want to do a zoning where we locate a community that is central, so that we put the school, put the CHIPS compound there. Then the satellite communities can all access it. But as it is now, everybody will want it in the back of their houses so that they can just walk in. But currently, our resources cannot provide that kind of services to the people. So that's one of the challenges we are facing.
Yes, it's a challenge. They say, can they come at the action? So would be far, not the big far. Madam was so by Nayasha see, yeah, trust us. I could say, you be the heritage month, no. Every to the end, I be grand deba, ewo Marego TV hano. You know better aswa akoswa edi ikita with the baby do no. Mestre say obetu ye for na ye di asore so. Future mama for.
Me that say, me say the mechanic say development is a shared responsibility. Ye na ipempuntu. Bempuntu no aside dia batam. Inti eba na say yenso be play in part na ye da abo ampuntu a we should be ready to do. It is right as the self-sacrificing spirit is going down, whereby in the old days someone can really offer a piece of land and then a community can all benefit. But today everybody wants something back. So I would advise that we should bring back that communal spirit where we voluntarily give up ourselves, our resources for the betterment of other people.
Why there? As that PSC Enkoma Ura Edu Kwabna or Development Planning Officer of the Yellow Club Municipal Assembly Nanopawe Oni Benyan Kita Hodeshi Shaya Omukita Edifi Assembly Home de Bama but Obenem Busumi Jumedia Eda Niso Eya Mamre Eni Amane Ayin Edino Omode Beba Oye if it's Obeba Metwaso be meaning Tino or son of Sokoyu Juma Edison Ambai South on Miss Semi Daname no be so be trade media ni so nti yebesa to sa afre no ebiom ama naba ebiom ora edukwabna asada PSC enkomo that note no let me say a very good morning to the municipal chief executive of the local municipality in the person of Honorable Francis Ado Akumate. Good morning anyami. You go meet for the corner there, you know that. I had a media media the BC frame na so you can who say my pon and so yam pon tenase na near catch and a also. If you say Simon Awate Ayakrado, or day in central Tiawa Ebebro, Metre news in brief. Can who say Marego TV, ewo an as 10 time in your answer. Facebook, yewo, and as also and ewo TikTok, yewo Instagram and ewo YouTube, X and so on. Go subscribe, share, na like it. Na comment ni nyama akache ni aso no ye de bebro tenase mapon enso me empon ye ni twa me ho na dwumadi foforo aba betua so Marego TV, the new experience with great insight.
Miguel,